Last we left off, the Oasis, making the final preparations for your expedition to Vovar, uh, having kind of already sourced most of the supplies you needed or were likely to get, and the Grand Inquisitor Siana having told you she was going to cover the basics. You all set about your preparations in your own ways. Space to be their wily or dastardly selves. Some people needed to work out. Oswald caught up with some of his old blood hunter buddies, and you all eventually rendezvoused back at the strongman's compound. Met up with the Grand Inquisitor and her impressively outfitted dragon, and there were of fun things from Altheon, including the completed scroll of anti-magic field, and some other information, which she was able to glean courtesy of a legend lore spell. You asked her to look into the Great Intelligence. It seemed like it was a topic that somehow defied the normal workings of the spell. But some of the information that she was able to glean conflicted with some of what Forge had recalled after his memories had been restored by Skravenok. Some between Vaic and the rest of the group, but he had some decent ideas about how Altheon could best use the spells available to her. She hadn't prepared scrying that day, but she would the next, and could do some magical recon for you guys, and then communicate what she saw via sending. So, with the Grand Inquisitor, Oswald's two blood hunter compatriots, his old mentor Volkavir and another blood hunter, Asvatha, you guys loaded up on the dragon and headed out.
Oh, fuck. That's right. What did we do?
Anyway, you guys loaded up on the dragon, headed out, and the dragon made good speed, staying a safe distance away from the kind of storm front of tentacly bits.
I'm in the basket.
Yeah, you sure are, buddy. Under other circumstances, this could be a super exhilarating, beautiful ride. To be carried around by an ancient dragon is not something that that many people get to experience. But experience that you did under dire circumstances. To rest after flying through the night, waiting out the heat of the desert day. There you guys had some conversations as you rested. Caladan spoke with Tamrakar about views on freedom and slavery. Tamrakar cautioned him to be careful because he had to answer anything that his mistress asked of him. Vake said some more somewhat antagonizing things, and also phoned Skravenok again. Skravenok, for the most part, seemed uninterested in paying him any attention. And the Grand Inquisitor was, for the most part, content to leave you guys to yourselves and keep to herself. Didn't seem terribly interested in conversation or in getting to know any of you guys better.
Rude.
Shrug. During that rest, Altheon communicated to Yahek that she had scryed on Vovar and seen what Oswald already had heard of, that Vovar was surrounded in a great stationary storm surrounding an immense ruin, and that within this ruin was some sort of silvery barrier beyond which her sight could not pass. She also used legend lore again on the Reckoning, which apparently hurt her in some way, and didn't really reveal much that was new to you. Us and consumption somehow made of minds or people or what was left of them. And with a little bit of new information, and then continued for another night of flying. This night was not so uneventful as the last, even keeping a safe distance from the direct effects of the Reckoning. It seemed like the world itself was starting to have some issues. And began to have strange convulsions with varying effects every couple hours. Having and sometimes assaulting your minds directly. Matanrakar put on a burst of speed to get you guys to Vovar as fast as possible, seemingly exhausting himself in the process. And thus it was that shortly after dawn, you guys caught sight of the whirling, almost like supercell-like sandstorm that surrounds Vovar. Deep within the broken, dramatic terrain of the Shattered Sands, Vovar sits there, the storm perhaps 10 miles in diameter at the ground, in the middle of a vast, broken plateau. The storm hitting massive dust rises into a vast anvil-shaped cloud above. It's lit from within by these flashes of red lightning. And with each flash, the rumble of thunder resounds across the sands. And just checking one thing. Okay. Some of you had seen silhouetted for just a brief moment an enormous form within this cloud. Aelin was able to make out a form that seemed somehow comprised of many sets of enormous wings. So, as I try to shuffle you over to the appropriate ambient image, Amenders? Question mark. What would you like to do?
Hey, Kale, you see that thing?
Oh, see what, man?
You know, the thing with the wings.
My mind's kind of getting buzzed, man. I don't know what's going on with this lightning stuff. We better get in there, though, you know?
I shake Calavandor.
What are you doing?
Slap.
What was that for?
Did it help?
No!
I slap him again.
Stop doing that! You're like super strong! Your hands are literally magic!
Oh no. Fake, you slap him.
What?
Never mind, never mind. How far away is this? Was that, like, massive figure?
So, Tunricker set you guys down maybe like 5 miles away from the base of this cloud. Can easily pick you up and bring you guys further if you want, but this is where he's chosen to set down.
Well, is everyone okay to keep going?
Let's go.
Are we still like? Do we see the thingy gathering to go on our brains again? Like
What thingy?
like the synaptic static?
Well,
No, not as I asked.
Damn it.
no. Here, lovely ambiance image.
Is this basically what we're seeing?
This is basically what you're seeing before you.
Okay.
I see no birds.
Approximately I mean, you're a little closer to it than this image suggests, but the Kilvendor, as you look around, the tentacle, the cloud of the reckoning proper, is still a good ways off. Maybe in the realm of 40 or 50 miles from where you are now.
40 or 50 miles?
As for when it was that far from the Oasis, the Oasis had about 2 days before it got there.
I mean, there's nothing waiting for us here, guys. We should probably just get in there.
Alright, let's do it.
The Inquisitor is also still on the dragon and just looks down. I've in there. And don't get me wrong. I've been very impressed by all of your martial capabilities. I can survive in there. I don't know if... And she kind of nods down. He can survive in there.
Who is she nodding at?
Dragon.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure she wasn't looking at me.
I thought she was looking at Vayek. I was going to be like, yes.
And that exists in there. Take too kindly to us trying to pass.
Well, what were you like? It's a lot of miles that we gotta get there.
We can go closer. If we don't think that an open approach will cause issue.
Definitely gonna keep getting hit with that, that mind fuzz.
Should we be any more strategic about it? Mayhaps. Like,
I mean,
maybe we attack from the side so it doesn't see us.
What side? It's a sandstorm.
But it's a sandstorm that's alive, is it not?
Again, what side?
I'm just thinking out loud. I need some help here. I can't be the only one thinking. Right, Inquisitor?
No, and I appreciate the thought that an indirect approach may be optimal.
Didn't y'all
Can we go
navigate
from-
the storm at the other tower?
Can we go from above?
kind of you look up at the massive height of this thing. And as does Atonrakar. Truth be told, Oswald, I don't know that I can fly high enough, safely enough, to get you over. I can try.
How
But
about
whatever lives in there, whatever that thing is a creature of wind and sky. I don't know that approaching from above will be any less obvious to it.
Then I guess from below?
Maybe the most dangerous approach. If some subterranean or sheltered route could be found, it might offer some shelter. From the
I
force of
think
the storm, it might offer some shielding from the perception of the thing.
it might be worthwhile for us to spread out for a bit and see if we can find some sort of at least sheltered approach, if not a tunnel.
I feel like splitting the party is a pretty good idea.
Alright, Vic, you go that way, we'll check this other direction.
Hey, maybe you go to
Very
Yarlik.
funny.
Maybe you go to Yarlik.
You look junior?
Yarak. What's the name?
Varric?
No, not Varric. Yarlik.
Artie?
Anyway, you know what I meant.
Are you still talking?
Okay, Vague, you and your army go that way.
Does it look like they're here, Oswald?
I don't know, they seem as real as... Never mind, it's fine.
Ooh.
I like approaching from the sky. This dragon.
I don't... Can we just have a...
Blame your face.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to like make the dragon's face. It's like, ugh.
I can really see the scales.
Can we fly closer? Not go near it, but just closer just so we can see the ground from up here? From above? See if we can see any tunnels or crevasses.
Good pronunciation. That's the correct way to say it.
Come, get back on. Dragon
Back to my basket.
spreads his wings out.
I wait for Aelin.
I pick up Calavandor and put him on the dragon.
Alright, so, you all pile back on, and again with a mighty strokes of the wings of Tonrakar takes to the air again. This time only going up a couple hundred feet and crossing the distance to or some of the distance between you and this storm. What are you guys looking for?
Tunnels, underground entrances, places that look like they're dark against the desert brightness.
Perception check. Actually, under the shadow of this cloud, it's not that bright.
Well, damn it, I tried sounding smart.
But you can still see. So go ahead and make a perception check.
Meanwhile, the dragon's passive perception's just like...
I see everything. You
I'm
actually need to
also-
make an active. You need to make an active perception check for this. Okay. As will the Inquisitor.
43.
You actually rolled real bad. Oh, they both rolled
Wait,
shit.
what did I just do?
What did you just do?
I have never seen that before.
What did you write?
What
That's
I usually write.
Well, anyway.
Anyway, so what did you actually get on your perception checks?
22.
22.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, we both got 22. Fist bump.
Okay.
Hey, well, you got 12.
No, that second roll he was just
As
trying.
the dragon
Okay.
soars closer, still still keeping a couple miles distance between you and this storm. Or an Aelin, both of you spot what? Well, kind of hard to see tunnels from the sky, and Vovar is not surrounded by this network of chasms like Chanagath was.
Damn it!
Not that you would know that firsthand, but yeah, the defenses that have kept people away from this place seem to function in the form of this storm rather than lightning bolts that carve canyons in the ground. At first, you don't see anything promising, but as the dragon kind of circles around to the south, you both see what looks like some kind of cylindrical structure of some kind lying horizontally, kind of protruding out of the edge of the bottom of the storm. Looks incomplete, like parts of it have fallen away or been destroyed. So it almost looks like this rib cage of dark metal that's partially covered in places, open in others.
That's metal.
But as the dragon kind of completes around this storm, it's the most promising thing you guys see.
That looks promising. Right there.
Issue a
agree.
promissory note.
Yes, that. But also, we should check out the. Does everyone agree?
Agree.
Yep. Let's go.
What'd you say? Yeah, heck.
I said I agree!
How about you, Vic?
The dragon's already heading towards the structure. As it does, there's this another crack of lightning.
Nerys appears.
And nope. Kaladin, who understands primordial, says, "That sounded like a voice of something. Ish, but definitely intentioned."
Did it sound emotional in any way?
With we'll roll an insight check. Natural 19, that's enough. Just rage.
That seems about right.
The lightning flashes again, followed a split second later by another sharp crack of thunder. Paladin calls out again. That was a word. It was just begone.
You
Well-
think you could reply?
Can try. And he shouts out something that sounds like my best impression of like thunder noises over Discord. Some of you have heard other beings speak primordial, and he does so reasonably well, as far as you're able to tell, as loud as he can. There's a second as the dragon soaring but down towards the structure, but there's no immediate or obvious response.
Fuck.
his wings.
Do we have any sense of who could have even said that?
It was the thing inside.
I would believe that it's a Verasi.
Yeah.
Nothing we haven't taken on before.
Oh boy.
I don't think, in fact, we've taken on a god.
I think you see the green glint in my eyes if you're in my basket.
I still don't think we've taken on a god before. I mean, you swapped gods, but...
And I'll swap again if I must. What will it take
A brilliant strategy.
to close these skies? Sorry, guys. I'm feeling very passionate about closing the sky. We're so close.
Oy.
In fact, can I give a speech?
Speech.
You might want to
Yes.
wait till you're on the ground.
Okay,
Kind of
I'll
having
wait.
to shout it over the wind now, but
Well, I didn't know if we're in like the eye of the storm or what.
you are still outside the storm.
Okay, so I'll wait until we're right in the thick of it.
Okay. Well, that's not where Tenrakar is headed. He's headed towards the end of the cylindrical structure that kind of turned on its side that Kelivandor and Aelin saw, which protrudes maybe a feet from the edge of the storm. Then whatever else might be left of it is lost. It is lost in this like whirling mass of sand. The Tenrakar sits down heavily again. And just kind of looks mistrustfully up at the massive tower of like wall of cloud now just a few hundred feet away. If you wanted to give a speech, yeah, heck.
As we stand at the gates of hell, may we try with all our might to sew this sky shut. So be it taking on a god. So be it taking on a gold dragon. I am, or an inquisitor, and I look at the inquisitor. You heard
He
me.
looks back at you.
We got to give it our all today, and some of us might get hurt in there. But I appreciate our journey, Skyfixers, and I look at Calavandor and Aelin, and I say, and guests, and I bow to them.
What is
Now.
he saying, Aelin? Hear him.
No, we've never been this bad.
We're still flying, right?
No, at this point you've landed.
Ah, damn.
Oh, we landed.
I can't get off this
What?
dragon fast enough.
And then I say, let's show the Verasi what's what? And then my hair goes green, and I turn Super Saiyan.
You can do that with your disguise, your mask of many faces.
And I use my Mask of Many Things to do that.
Okay. Yeah, Heck's hair goes green, and he sure looks Super Saiyan.
Dude.
Legendary.
Sorry, I have to take my protagonist role seriously at this moment.
And if you had the inspiring leader feat, that would have been a hell of a speech. Now it's just a hell of a speech.
I just feel good.
I don't need your mechanics.
Go ahead and go ahead and roll a performance check for this, just for funsies.
Inspiration.
The joke's on you. The joke's on you.
Inspiration!
You said performance. Okay.
It comes after perception.
19.
19. Okay. Let's say y'all feel buoyed in spirit by this declamation, and everyone gets 5 temporary hit points.
Hey.
I feel nice.
Thank you.
It's good.
Nope, you
You know
don't
what
get
that
hit
means,
points.
boys? We're gonna fucking need it.
Do it.
Yes, John?
Ah, fuck me.
Okay.
I'll keep thinking. Not now.
TM.
Yo.
What did we determine that not Oswald. Lyle's power?
Mm.
How much time did he have left?
He said he had like a couple hours if you didn't ask him to do anything strenuous.
So, I'm assuming a couple hours is 2 hours? Or somewhere in that. Cool.
He didn't specify.
Alright. Oswald.
Yeah.
Should we take Lyle out and have him help us get in?
He did say if he was close enough to the tower, he could communicate, or at least try to.
Sure. I take him out. I take the hard pillow out of the bag.
And as you, it's kind of heavy while it's still in the bag of holding, but then like a couple of the lights, and he floats up lightly. Hello there, Mr. Oswald. Good. What time is it? Evening? Morning? Hard to tell, isn't it? What time of day it is? Oh, where are we?
Time of day, I don't know, but we're near Vovar, where the Great Intelligence might be.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I can attempt to communicate with it.
Is the Great Intelligence like a feathered giant monster of doom that speaks in Primordial?
Thunder. In thunder.
Yep. Lyle remembers based on that description.
What is he?
Oh god,
Pepperidge Farm?
dice on the floor.
Pepperidge Farm members.
That is a rather poetic and description that perhaps takes a bit too many liberties. I would say probably not.
Oh. Well,
Although, there's another rumble of thunder. Kaladin's just like, whatever that is, really wants us to leave.
Did that sound familiar to you, Lyle?
Sounded like thunder.
So you know something.
Oh, excuse you. I know several things.
You're right, I'm sorry.
well,
Look, I'm embarrassed enough as it is about how damaged my memory and performance are. Don't have to rub it in.
Well, I didn't know any of those things that you just said, so...
looks like
well,
we
maybe
might be-
sometime you should try suffering from amnesia and forget who you are and where you come from and your whole purpose in life. Be woken up by...
surprised how often
well,
that happens.
I hate to cut into a good roasting, but I believe we're on a time crunch. Lyle, can you communicate with the Great Intelligence, or could you get us away into Vovar?
I like the idea of him suffering for what it's worth.
Who's suffering?
Aelin?
That's rather rude.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's move on.
You guys should be Briahek and not me.
Oh, well, I will attempt to communicate with my master. I have admittedly vague memories of last time. I think I was here. I needed to get closer, but I'll try. For a sec. There's too much interference or something. There's no response.
Do you know of a way in?
as far as I know, I just tried to fly right through that storm last time, and it didn't work out very well for me.
Any defenses? Does it have anything similar to Gakanad?
I don't know anything about Gakanad.
Or Chaunagoth?
Well, I do recall getting smacked by a bolt of lightning, although it was not the tower, as best as I was able to tell.
That looks like our best bet is through this tube thing.
Is the tube's not connected to the tower, is it?
Unclear.
Okay, do you guys want me to go exploring?
I think we should all go exploring.
I could be invisible and explore. Does that help?
I don't think being invisible... I don't think we're going for
Yeah, that
stealth on
seems-
this mission, Oswald. So
Besides the point, this storm seems like more of a brute force hit anywhere sort of thing. I'm not sure invisibility will protect you.
Okay, then I guess we're going in.
maybe save those kind of magics for offensive spells later.
Let's do this.
Good thought.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, heck, you want to lead the way?
No,
Start walking down.
I'm delicate.
I'll go.
Or
Like a
start
wrestler.
walking in front with us.
I'll let Vaic go.
I will lead.
That's the kind of leadership we need around here. And I glare at Aelin.
Wow.
I'm
3 feet away from Oswald, but 4 feet in front of Caliban.
I'm 6 feet away from everybody.
All right, hang on. So, marching
I'm,
order here.
I'm gonna take
Marching
out-
order here is Vague up front,
Shield.
and then the Grand Inquisitor is right behind him.
I'll be next to the Grand Inquisitor.
Okay.
Got my sword and shield.
Then
Flexing.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, my back!
With my strength, I will hurt myself.
And we got the two others, right? Two other
Yep.
Witchers.
they fall in back with Caladan. So, okay. So the structure, such as it is in front of you, like right now, like basically, like the left side of it is like open, and you can see. For those of you who have been to Shanagath, it bears similarities in its construction and material. It's the same, composed primarily of the same dark metal. That's whatever part of something that this was has definitely seen better days. Much of the left side of it that you can see is kind of just gone, and so it's like this. That mostly provides shelter overhead, although there are like patchy holes in the ceiling where like substructure or other strange like parts beneath the main skin of it are visible, and the interior is strewn with sharp debris and containers, and the whole thing is let's see, perhaps 200 feet in diameter at its widest point. So as you proceed forward into this somewhat sheltered space, you can hear ahead of you the sound of like rushing sand. The Atanrakar just kind of flies just a little bit above you guys, kind of still within this cylindrical structure.
Inquisitor,
Yes.
What's our do you have a get out of here immediately kind of trick up your sleeve?
Should I? No.
Yeah. Probably should have something like
I have some let's get the job done tricks up my sleeve.
I grin.
Yeah, these Arcanamenamenas, they can you launch those things remotely?
Like an orbital
Yes.
strike?
Well, I mean, like,
What are you thinking?
just wondering if they can reach us if need be, should the dragon not be able to.
They could potentially. Although Tanrakar is faster than they are.
Should we launch them on the other side of the sandstorm?
it's like miles wide, dude.
Okay, then at a different point in the sandstorm, so that the one thing in there goes to kill them.
Certainly
Gotcha.
try, although, frankly, if we're trying to make an effective distraction, I think we should just send him,
Him.
Yeah.
the dragon. What do you say? You willing to play or tag or whatever the dragon equivalent might be with whatever lives in that storm? Any better ideas as to distractions?
Not that I can think of. And I glare at Yaha.
Calavandor, can't you make giant illusions? Other giant illusions?
I mean, there's like big, and then there's a fucking storm miles wide big. Like, not much I could do for this. I have a question.
Yes.
DM. All right, so
What's up?
this is some sort
Body
of
wounds.
symbol or active site of Veraphalon, but feathers, something feathered. With that, I don't know if I even have the appropriate knowledge to ask, but does that sound like something primordial and
I'd
feathers?
say roll a religion check.
Yeah, that's the problem. I was trying to
Physics.
figure out how I get it to be in. Fuck.
Not a religion check? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
religion check. Sorry.
Yeah.
Eight.
No, apart from the associations you've already made, no further insights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I get the impression from maybe conversations that Hexy had or attempted to have with his patron that the Verasi are also out of contact other than through like sending? Like,
No, did you get that sense?
What do
well,
you
he
mean?
wasn't answering Yahek. Fuck. And then, what's... Never mind. Alright, that's not it. That's not it.
If you got a question, ask your question.
Asking is free, my dude.
I'm just trying to think around this thing.
You guys kind of like pause, maybe 100 feet from like where the storm actually, like the wall of the storm actually appears the rest of this tunnel, such as it is. The wind is getting loud, and you can hear the rasping of the sand across this metal. If there's anything you need to sort out, now would be the time.
Inquisitor, how capable are your Arcanomenon
They
in terms of scouting?
and without tiring.
Can we perhaps send one in through the other side of the storm to see if this is an entrance and not just a dead end?
We certainly can.
How can it report back to us? Will
Would
it
have
just
to
go
come back.
through and come back?
You're proposing to send it around the whole 10-mile wide storm and have it walk this way?
So what you said is we just came. We're in the cover of this cylinder, correct? And we just hit the point of the cylinder where the storm is hitting.
You're about 100 feet from that point, yeah.
There's basically a wall of obscurity in front of us. The sand just buffeting this tube that we're quote unquote in. What I'm saying is we send him down along this way and see if it... Oh, wait, we're also 10 miles out? Wait, are we 10
we can
miles
certainly...
out?
The storm itself is about 10 miles in diameter, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
5 miles from the edge to the center.
Oh, fuck. So it's kind of... To wait for it to run 10 miles and come back is silly.
It's going to
That
run
would
pretty
be
quickly.
Do you,
Like
want me
where-
to, do you want me to send a spell in there and see what happens?
I don't think... Unless you have a way to project your vision through it.
I think we just gotta keep going and see what happens.
Can I just fire 3 Eldritch Blasts at the sand and see if it
Sure.
clears at all, if it stops there?
You do. You send them forward, and they just pass into the wall of the storm, and it's not like it immediately becomes invisible. It's like you can see maybe 60 feet or so into the sand before it gets too dense and starts blocking stuff out. And your Eldritch Blast passes into the storm, and then kind of fizzles out. Tanrika, would you mind leaving those here with us? The dragon kind of reaches up and pulls the 2 metal pods off of its sides with his forelegs and drops them. And they land heavily. The dragon is inside the tube with you guys. It's big enough for him to kind of fly above you guys. And then there's a sound as the 2 shiny ellipsoids begin to kind of part. Sections of them unfold, and in a matter of a few seconds, blades unfold, and these familiar in its purpose. Although this is definitely a refined and much more slender version. 2 Arcanomata unfold, and they turn their mechanized heads towards the Inquisitor. Entirely dislike your scouting idea.
I mean, my concern at this point is that if we do venture forth and we don't know what's in front of us, and it happens to be a dead end, we'll be buffeted by the storm for no reason, and then we'll be completely at the storm's mercy. If we can send these Arcanomenon a couple miles forward, and there's just another break in the storm, or maybe perhaps the tube closes and we have some respite from it, we can continue to follow it into Vovar.
I think we can
Or do
take
we just
some
commit?
time.
Time is of the essence here, is it not?
It is, but if we spend all of our time stumbling blindly around, then that won't help us either.
This is true. So this is the question I posed to all of you. Do we take the time to send them scouting, or do we just blindly charge forward?
I don't think it's a binary choice. We could do a little scout for whatever small amount, and then we move forward if it's all clear from them. Then we send them out again.
I have the feeling, Cal, that once we enter this storm, it is going to be either continue, or I don't think we're going to be able to stop within this storm. If that makes sense.
Or in the tube.
We don't know if the tube is not shattered forward, is what I'm saying. We don't know if the structures sound all the way through. Hence why we would scout. It could just be. It could just end up in being a wall too, and then we're just in the middle of the storm.
So why don't we just have the Arcanomina?
Arcanamina.
the
Anemone.
Arcanomina guys
The Arcanamines.
travel at a faster pace ahead of us, and then at least we'll know if anything bad happens up ahead.
Well, I mean, as per what the Inquisitor just said, the only way for them to communicate with us is for them to tell us, correct? It's not something of
No, well, we'll be traveling behind them from a distance. So, should anything happen up ahead, they'll probably experience it first. We'll probably see them get hit by whatever's up. That's my thought.
I mean, we could also do that.
I mean, I'd rather not get hit by any surprises.
Personally, I'm okay with just waiting here and sending them scouting and then just knowing what's ahead. But I don't know if that's what all you want to do, if wasting the time like that is something...
We have two of them. We could employ both approaches. We could send one as long-range scouts. We could have one pace in front of us more closely.
I think
That makes sense. What if we, as the one that goes long range is coming back, the one closest to us starts scouting ahead as the other one relays information to us? So at least they're switching off routines.
Work that out as well. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
We can do that. Autonata, would you mind being big and scary somewhere on the other side of this storm? Maybe draw the attention of whatever that creature is.
Before you go,
Yes.
scary dragon, let me just make you a little more visible. Is he?
About 50 feet away.
I'm trying to touch him.
He lands
Oh jeez.
next to you.
Oh god, sand everywhere. Oh god. All right.
The coppery metallic smell of dragon just kind of washes over you.
I just like
Not
blindly.
unpleasant, but it's very strong.
I just like I'm just waving my hand around and I until I touch him and then
And holds one claw out towards your flailing hand and
and I cast light and there's a blue light on him, 20 feet.
Okay. So as the dragon unfurls its wings again, shines brightly. It's like, But more flamboyant than my usual affects.
Always good to try new things, my man. Oh, I didn't mean to assume. Hey.
Yep. He just kind of cocks its head. Indeed. God's willing, I will see you all again. If I can. Dragon kind of turns around and flies back out of the tube. And as it flies out the other end, just gives a mighty and flies out of sight, roaring all the while.
I want to cast light on our two row bros.
Okay.
And one's going to be purple and one's going to be green.
Okay.
And then, all right, purple dude, we should like make him first long range so we know who's who in this.
Interesting choices of color, but sure.
Stands out in the desert.
It does not.
I mean, you don't see anything green or purple here, do you?
I looked at my clothes.
She nods at the two Arcanomata, which turn around and sprint off forward into the sand ahead of you. They move faster than most of you can run. Aelin.
I glare at Yahek.
And as they move forward into the sand, they get about 200 feet from you before you can barely make out the glow anymore. And then you can't see them.
So, shall we get this operation underway?
It's all the same to you all. Would you mind putting me back in the bag until you're closer?
Oh, you're still here.
Hi, yes, I'm still here.
Oh, yeah. No, go right on ahead.
So Lyle floats back into the bag of holding. The two Arcanomata are scouting ahead. And Asvatha are holding up the rear. So
Where are the Witchers in this?
they are in the back with Caladan.
Okay.
Volkrir draws silvery-looking blade. Both hands free, even though she has a spear across her back.
I will spark up the light blade.
You spark up the light blade.
I minor illusion a sound that goes shing as he does it.
There's a shing sound as it makes like a...
I light my pipe.
Except it's minor illusion, so it just sounds like in a really crappily made video game, it just comes out of nowhere and then like stops.
The Grand Inquisitor also pulls her light blade off her hilt and activates it. So,
Jeez, I didn't know we were all bringing our light blades.
Shall we?
if we make it through this, I'm probably still going to need to take that back.
It depends on how good of a job we do.
It surely does. Let's fucking do this.
I guess I will start walking forward into the storm.
Alright. It starts gradually, but soon you remember, as you pace forward, the sand begins to get into your mouth, your nose, your eyes. You got to
Fuck.
squint and blink.
Fuck me. I cast Mage Hand,
Mhm.
and it like covers my mouth.
Okay.
You start to suffocate.
I don't fucking shove it down my throat.
I'm joking.
Although,
I mean, that's for another episode.
so as you guys push forward into the sand,
What?
as you guys push forward into, I just found
Oh.
this funny.
Of
Oh,
course.
sucks.
It had to happen at some point.
As you kind of pass this threshold of where the storm is whipping, the wind is it whistles through and around the kind of metal structure. You're not subject to the worst effects of it because you're still kind of in here, but there are enough holes in here that like there's plenty of sand blowing around. It makes it hard to see much farther than 100 feet or so. As you proceed forward, there's Another distant rumble of thunder. And Caladan's just like, "Yep, it's mad." You press forward. A couple minutes pass, and the green Arcanometon comes back. Looks like it continues more or less like this, although a few hundred feet further up, the right side of it opens, and we're going to be exposed to the full force of the storm.
Sorry.
She gives it a nod, and it turns around and runs back forward.
I was gonna say maybe we could use it as cover as we crossed, but
It's not really big or substantial enough to provide any meaningful cover. It's like maybe it's a bit smaller than a typical Arcanometon. It's maybe like 7 feet tall, but just like very, very skinny and lively built, so it wouldn't offer much. Do you proceed forward? You can to your right. You can hear the intensity of the wind pick up. The fury of the sand kind of whipping around you intensifies. Let everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
I covered my face with the briefcase.
Caliban doesn't need to breathe, so he's fine.
Wait, sorry, am I supposed to roll something?
You sure are.
What is it? This music is really
Constitution
distracting
saving
me.
throw, please. Okay.
What was that?
Throw, please.
Constitution saving throw.
Thanks. Lem, you actually did cut out there.
Oh no! It begins.
Wow, that's weird. I also got an 18.
Wow.
I glare at Aelin.
I glare at Calavandor.
I glare at Scravenok.
One eye's looking at yourself.
Okay. So she's fine. Okay. So all of you guys are fine, although Asvatha does just begin coughing. It's like, oh god, can't see. Ugh. And she kind of like puts a hand out, and Volkir helps guide her forward. And she's considered blinded for the next minute.
Minute?
Yep. Okay. Oswald, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please? Nothing too terrible. Basically, this.
13.
Okay. You're fine. Basically, like the winds of the storm are coming from like right to left, and the right side of this cylinder just kind of opened up in a stretch, exposing you guys to the full force of the wind-blown sand coming in. So, Asvatha is currently blinded for a minute, but you are fine.
Yeah.
You pass forward. The visibility drops. You can, those of you who can see can now see maybe 60 feet at most. But you pass this open area and wind up back in kind of cover from the brunt of the storm. The wind's howling above. Green Arcanometer comes back out of the storm. And the Inquisitor looks back at you all. Looks like there's some sort of smaller corridor that looks better sheltered up ahead. Should make for it. Lead us there.
Let's go.
As you guys proceed forward, there's another moment of that feels like something dropping out beneath your stomach. Everything around you seems to spin and shake. Everyone make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm intelligente. Oh no. Oh. Never mind. I'm good.
I'm better.
Oof.
Wow, those are the craziest stats I've ever seen.
Okay, so and for the Inquisitor,
I think he's talking about Desi.
Oh, Matt and Blade.
all right,
Desi.
so has a moment of like vertigo and like dizziness. Aelin, you, Volcarer, and Asvatha all double over as the world around you darkens for a moment, and you see instead what looks like a great city, but like no city you've ever seen. Enormous towers of metal and crystal against a sky that's a very different shade of blue, almost purple. You see lights in all of these enormous buildings stretching to the horizon in every direction. And you're aware of this strange rushing sensation. And as this vision fades, you, Volcarer, and Asvatha all suffer 5 psychic damage, which would knock out your temporary HP.
Perfect.
Ow, my ears.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Proceed.
weird.
What?
That city wasn't there before.
City? What city?
Oh, you guys, did anyone else see that?
Some shit going on here. Man,
I agree. I
that wasn't my
glare at
illusion.
Yahek.
I glare at Yahek.
I put my hands up, check my nails.
A lot of glaring going around. Let's just fucking get to this tunnel thing.
I agree. Whoever said that.
Me too.
No, I agree.
Volcarer looks up at you and, like no city I've ever seen. What is this place?
It's bad news, that's what it is.
Okay.
I take a good swig from my jug.
Okay. As you proceed forward, okay. So as you proceed forward into the sand, further into the sand, as Volcarer looks over his shoulder and is like, something is following us.
What? Fucking behind us? God damn it.
Kind of turns around and can't make them out, but smell something.
Should probably stop then, shouldn't we? See what that is.
Have we made it to that better, safer corridor yet?
Not yet.
Fuck.
I think we should push on just to get to a better place.
I agree with
Agree.
me.
Let's keep moving.
All right. We keep moving.
Okay. Volker kind of turns around and walks backward with blade out. And he goes ahead and then he just runs the blade over his forearm. And as he draws the blade across, it glows brightly as though with sunlight. And there are many of them.
Fuck. Shouldn't pop it.
Looks like. What do you guys want to do?
I'm sorry, many of what?
Yeah, I think you might have cut out for a second.
Oh, shit. There are many of them, whatever they are. Humanoid, maybe. Hard to tell. Staying far enough away where it's hard to see.
Let's pick up our pace. Let's get to shelter quicker, turn and face them.
Do you think
Yeah,
having a
maybe-
little bit of daylight will help?
Well, if anything, we need Serenes to be on our side.
Oswald,
for
I
the-
think now is not the time to be using...
I wouldn't be using it. I'm literally just asking, do you want daylight?
No, not right now.
Okay, let's go.
Hmm.
I take out my sword and I'm gonna turn my sword on fire.
Oh, Jesus, everyone has light up weapons.
So as you pick up the pace, they're matching us, but not closing.
Just gotta get to that shelter.
Get to the shelter, we'll have a choke point, we'll funnel them in. The weaker stay to the front. I mean, well, the back of the front, and then the stronger will move to the back.
As you guys pick up the pace, Aelin, you can hear from behind you, mostly muffled by the footfalls and the sound of the wind, but you hear many footballs, heavy footfalls, keeping pace with you.
I can hear him keeping pace. There's a lot of footsteps. Let's keep going.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna cast. You know what? Fuck. Try something. I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights.
Mhm.
I'll do it 60 feet behind.
okay.
I'll do 30 feet, and then I'm going to just make it look vaguely like a human shape, just like I don't fucking know, dabbing around.
Okay.
Let's just see what happens.
Okay.
Aggressively
You do.
dabs towards them.
Yeah, aggressively
Um,
dabbing towards them.
these dancing lights aggressively dab in place as you guys keep moving. There's a brief moment between like when it illuminates your pursuers and then you're too far away from the light. It does briefly illuminate one seemingly humanoid form, but metallic in its construction.
Oh.
Looks, for those of you who knew him, very similar to Forge. Although the eyes glow red and it runs forward with a kind of limping gait. Brings up an arm that has just a blade in it and swipes through the dancing lights without breaking step. And then it's lost to view.
They're potato skinners. Ruffy.
Do we still have the automatons?
One of them is with you.
Okay.
The other one's the purple one that you sent on long range scouting has not come back.
What were those things?
Let's just go.
Okay. So,
Hey Calvandor, can you see in the dark?
I mean, look at me. Of course I can.
right now the issue is not so much that it's dark, it's just like beyond a certain distance, things become heavily obscured by how much sand is blowing
No,
around,
I know.
so-
I got that.
Okay, so, finally, out of the distance ahead of you, in the greater cylinder, there's this smaller cylinder kind of, again, on the what's the floor right now, and it does have, like a basically 15-foot square opening in it. That leads into darkness. And as you get there, boop, 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 boop. You guys are down here.
Hey, you made him glow.
Yeah.
Sure did. So, as you guys reach this entrance, to you guys,
You cut out.
Volkyria calls out to you guys. Oswald, Skyfixers, time is of the essence. Let us hold these here. Go. And he and his Vatha turn around. Oh!
Oswald.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna look at them and say, "Be careful and survive." And I'm gonna do what they said and go.
I follow and I yell out to them. At least use the hallway to funnel them.
Wow,
Get-
that's like just cast.
Fucking get in the hallway so we can.
Just cast suggestion right on them.
And Sienna just kind of nods backward at the Archinomenon and just says, "I don't think that the recon is actually going to do that much good, but keeping our back safe does." And the Archinomenon turns around and goes and takes a position between the two other blood hunters. You can all now hear the many uneven footfalls, and you can start to see these 10 behind them, forms looming out of the sand. There's a whistling sound. And there's a explosion against the front of the Archinomenon, which kind of reels back as it suffers.
86.
Third-
Oh.
No, as it suffers 32 damage from something that just explodes into the front of it. Guys doing?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm running down the hallway.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, I dragged Calivander.
I will continue down the hallway.
Move yourselves wherever you're moving, folks.
I'm just waiting for Vague to go because I'm staying. Are we going all the way down?
I guess as far in as we can go.
Gotta go. Gotta go fast.
But as
That's it.
we get to like the covered portion, whatever, I'm gonna take my healer's kit that I have and I'm gonna throw it on the floor for them
Okay.
to use, should they need it.
Okay. It is totally dark in here, although it's out of the wind and sand. Although there's still some sand kind of blowing around in here.
My sword sheds bright light 40 feet and dim light an extra 40 feet.
All right. Well, then it's not dark in
My
here.
sword
I
does
cast
the same.
light on
And so
myself.
does the Inquisitor.
Oh my god.
There's so much light.
There's
Oh
so
my
much
goodness!
light
And
we
everyone
can't
has
even see.
so much light, and I'm pretty sure like everyone has dark vision. But
Except for me.
whatever.
Everyone except for me.
Okay, so you can see the corridor leads that way. There's also it looks like a set of steps leading up, and a aperture here. As you get to this point, you can see, you can hear the sounds of blades and the familiar crackle of an eldritch blast as Osvatha backs up into the tunnel behind Volcareer and the Arcanomenon as he's strangely limping, almost disheveled look. You know, like the
Like
mini
metallic-
Ultron robots in Age of Ultron. They're
Yeah,
kinda like
yeah,
those.
yeah. When he's
Oh.
like first introduced, he's sort of like stumbling around.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
they kind of move like that, and they're almost like this disjointed, like ungraceful way. But a half dozen of them first, and then more charge out of the sand and engage. The Arcanomenon goes into this like whirl of motion as its four blades also all light up. Everyone has glowing blades.
Yay!
And it and Volcareer are swarmed. Where are you guys going?
It seems too soon to be going up. I think we should keep following this hall.
Point you guys have traveled, you'd guess 2 miles or so into the storm. So
Fuck. Wait. Sorry. Did the second automata?
does not come back.
I think it's dead.
Well, I mean, the Vaek's leading, so.
Yeah, wherever Vague goes. I mean, we're going fast, but wherever Vague goes.
Didn't agree some of us would stay in the back and we'll keep moving. I'm down for that.
You want to be in the back, or?
Well, I want to be in the back so I can start blasting if need be.
Yeah, that's smart.
There's
That's
a-
smart.
There's a
And
shadow
I-
ping. Ah! Volker kind
I
of stumbles
glare
back.
proudly at you.
Okay, we gotta move,
Volker
guys.
stumbles back into the tunnel. The
Yeah.
Arcanomenon kind of takes up a position in front of him.
All right, Fake, take away. Take away.
As we're going in, are there any like symbols or signs on any of the hallways or whatever that we're going on?
Nothing that looks terribly active except for this console-like display over there.
I will make my way over to the console.
Quick, look for Captain Keys. He might be entrapped in a flood womb.
And I will cast Comprehend Languages with a spell slot not ritually.
Okay. You guys can also, from there, see a little bit in that the corridor over here ends in what looks like a heavy door that is closed. You can see a little bit into the room on the other side of this passage here, which looks like it has a large pillar in the middle and is lit by a faint red glow of its own.
Could I inspect the console?
Yeah, you inspect the console with the comprehend languages.
Mm-hmm.
More information pops up.
And the key that I have.
Yep, that is the only thing allowing you to interact with it at all.
Hey.
And it says storehouse access restricted.
But there's no other like buttons or symbols or anything on it.
No obvious buttons or symbols. It just says, or actually, it said storeroom access restricted.
Storeroom access restricted. Is there anything to tap or to touch?
On the screen itself?
Yeah.
Not obviously.
Well, I need to be in contact with it to understand it, so I would have put my hand on the screen.
Yeah, okay. So there isn't any obvious like place to touch, or like your heads-up display doesn't like make anything obvious.
Right, and it doesn't react to my touch on the screen.
The reaction was it like saying storeroom access
Okay.
restricted.
I relay that to the group.
How about maybe Lyle can tap into this thing?
Sure.
Like in this stage play I saw called Halo.
Did it look like we passed? Did it look like there was a door that could close where our boys are?
Not that you've seen. And you hear the sounds of combat moving closer to you as they fall back. As Vatha kind of looks over her shoulder, what the fuck are you still doing here? As there's like the Arcanometer is not like down an arm. There's kind of like several of these things are dead in the entryway, but more are kind of swarming in over them. Go!
I will run into this room.
I will run in as well.
I'm a follower.
I'm following, but like behind-ish.
Run into that room.
Oh no!
There are two of these creatures, these metallic humanoids in here. Their heads snap around. Roll initiative.
No!
Hey.
Oh,
Never mind.
I just want to say we don't have to do every fight. Just so everyone knows.
I wasn't on my computer. Could I get closer to Vayek?
Sure,
Okay. Because I was running right behind him.
that's fine.
Just remember that.
You've
Choose
been
your
rolling
battles.
pretty close to each
Choose your
other.
battles.
I mean, you guys do what you want, but you got 26 on initiative.
I had natural 20.
And you have +6 dexterity?
I have a +6 to my initiative.
Champion, so sure does.
Except for
Okay,
being a fighter.
Maybe.
sure is. They rolled hot shit. Okay. Probably have added your guys' turns in advance, but I'm a mess, so one sec. Alrighty. So Oswald with a 16, Aelin with a 12, Calavander with a 13, Yahek with a spicy 20 if I ever saw one, and the Grand Inquisitor with only a 12. Alright, at the top of this round is Vayek.
I can move back into Oswald's space, right? I will move back into Oswald's space. I will say, wrong, check the stairs or the door, and then I will hold my action to attack whatever enemy comes close first.
Alright, sounds good. Oswald on deck.
Your hick.
Oh,
So now that those guys are basically plugging the doorway, can I actually see through it, like effectively?
Kind of. You can kind of see past them as they're moving, but
Is this a thing?
that is a thing. And what it looks like is not another humanoid, but it looks like just this kind of in place crackling bit of reddish lightning, occupying a space of about 5 feet.
I want to zap that lightning.
You're gonna blast that lightning?
I'm gonna blast that lightning.
Blast it!
What about the bird?
There ain't no.
There's no fucking bird, you idiot.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my last.
That was a little aggressive.
But,
I'm gonna roll all of these at once. Okay, are you
do
ready?
it. I'm ready.
Okay, that is a 23, a 32,
That's
and another 23.
yep.
As in, they all hit.
Those all hit. This thing is.
That is great news. Thank you. Now I'm going to roll damage.
Please do.
Okay, that is a 7, an 8, and an 11.
All right.
Okay, so was that 26? Is that
Okay,
26?
so yeah, as you launch this barrage of eldritch blasts into this thing, parts of the energy just kind of scatter, and part of the bolt kind of coalesces into something that almost for a second looks like a head that just sparks.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Calvandor's on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna go 30 feet Tishway. And I'm gonna dash up the stairs. Well, first I'll go 20 feet and see what I see.
Okay. Your sword casts light out to what range?
40 feet. And then 40 more feet. So bright light 40 feet, dim light an additional 40.
Okay. So you can see that the stairs lead up to there before they seem to open out into the storm again. And that's about as far as you can see with your current angle.
Okay, and just to make sure, what was this? Just a hole?
That appears to be some sort of hole in the wall. Yeah.
It's a
Okay,
rug.
Well,
It's just a rug.
Throwback.
I'm gonna go the 10 feet that I still have left from my dash. The stairs are, stairs lead to outside, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn my sword so that it sparks with lightning,
Okay.
which means I take 3 points of damage. Yay!
Why are you hurting yourself? Why are you hurting yourself?
I didn't. I hurt the temporary hit points.
Stop hitting yourself.
Oh, and I didn't roll initiative for Kaladin. How rude of me. Okay.
That is rude. Man, where is he?
What's happening down here since I'm standing here?
There's definitely a congested fight going on in here. It seems like the Arcanomenon is doing most of the work. And as Vatha is like Eldritch blasting away, Volcarir is getting in hits where he can, but the whirling blades of the Arcanomenon kind of take up most of the corridor. And there's like several dead things in front of it, but there are more kind of crawling in over them. Yeah. Their actions are kind of now in initiative order too, so it's not happening quite as quickly narratively. They're fighting back there.
Okay, and that's it.
Cool. Calavandor, you're up, buddy.
Okay. I'm going to take the cue from Ozzy Osborne, and I'm going to go 15. Wow, that's real far. My fat ass can go down this way, and then I'm going to once again cast Dancing Lights. 120 feet
Okay. Whereabouts?
down.
At
'Cause
the
you
door.
said this is a hallway,
What?
right?
At the door.
What?
Shit, this is a door?
Mhm.
That's not a door, but that is.
That's
Oh.
my wife.
Okay. Never mind. This is why you remember things. Fuck. Alright. Can I take that back or no?
Sure, that's fine. As long as
Alright.
you tell me what you're doing.
Yes, then I'm going to do the following instead. I'm going to rip and tear and move over here. And then I'm going to cast Frostbite on this boy.
Alrighty, that's a con save for him.
Yeah, 17.
Cool. That's a natural 19, so that succeeds.
Fuck you!
Okay.
Personally.
The head kind of snaps towards you, and its eyes flash red, and it
Is that a language?
Mhm.
not one you know.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Sienna just kind of leaps kind of over Aelin. Rolling an acrobatics check. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a 30. So she just kind of like dives forward, does a roll, and comes up in front of this whatever it is, and slashes at it 3 times with her light blade. All of which hit. So
Fine.
she does a shit ton of damage.
Fucking God.
So with her 3 attacks, and whatever this thing is just kind of spatters into so many little sparks and disappears into the ground. And that is her turn. Aelin, you're up.
Okay, you said this like gash in the floor is like a hole in the wall.
It seems to be like a hole in the floor and the wall. Yeah. That leads into darkness that you can see into. You can see that it leads into what looks to be some sort of tunnel or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 35 feet up towards the edge of this.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's what I see.
That's about what you see without going down into it.
Okay.
It's like this kind of depression in the hole that also tears through the wall and goes down maybe like 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 20
I guess I
feet
can
down.
mark that as I often do. Okay, so you kind of hop down into the hole.
Yeah.
Okay. From there you can see that this hole kind of extends out into this kind of hole in the ground, and actually seems to lead back outside some sort of structure, whatever sort of structure you were just in. And that's about as much as you can see without climbing back out. Now, you're not in the full force of the storm. You appear to be in some kind of sheltered place, but you do see sand above you.
Guys, this way leads outside too.
Sounds like not the right way.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to use a key point, and I'm gonna do patient defense to take the dodge action.
Dan's turn because I failed to order him properly. So I'm going to do his turn now. For convenience purposes, I'm going to have him help out the other blood hunters. So he's going to pop back over to here. Since you're all just kind of hanging out here, and he's going to launch some Eldritch Blast in the direction of those guys, just to keep things moving. So he helps out with that fight for the time being. The two Warforged in here's turn. One of them does run up to you, Vic. So you can use your held action after it makes its attacks. The other one is going to run up to Sienna. Alright, so against you, Vic, makes 2 attacks. But it's an 11 and 10.
Both do not hit.
Use your held action if you'd like.
Let's see. 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
15 to hit.
15 misses as well. As you go, the other hand brings up a shield that
Oh wait, no, I'm
lightning
sorry.
place.
It's 16 and 13.
16 does hit.
Hey. 2d6 plus 9. That is 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay. It falls back looking very wounded. Cool. That's their turn, and now it's the top of the round, so you're up, buddy.
Hey, I will take another 2 attacks at the dude right in front of me.
Cool. Do it.
28 to hit. 29 to hit.
Hits.
And then a 28 to hit.
Both hit.
Uh, 16 points of radiant damage on the first.
Yes.
And then 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay. The second attack just slices its torso in two, and it falls back. Super dead.
And then I will run behind this thing. And end my turn.
Alrighty. Movement at the top of the stairs. Another pair of glowing red eyes. Another one of these Warforged entities at the top of the stairs. But this one doesn't have a sword in its hand. It lifts up one of its arms and points it towards you. And there's a whistling sound. Oswald, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
Dex save!
19.
Indeed, so you suffer half of
Ow.
24 fire damage. So you take 12. As something small just kind of explodes against the ground right next to you. Make a... Yep, that's it. And it stays up there. And part of its arm just kind of rotates. Heck, you're up, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast that guy that attacked Sienna.
Alright, go for it.
I'm sorry, did you just say something, little buddy? Okay, that is a A 16, a 17, and 23.
Those all hit.
Woo! Now for my final trick. Whoops. Okay, that is a 15, an 11, and another 11. So,
Oof.
damn.
Damn, indeed.
Was that 37?
Yeah. Yeah, with a trio of impacts against the thing's back, it just goes stiff for a second and falls to the floor in a clatter of metal. Dead.
Ooh. And then I moved
You get some
toward...
temporary hit points if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, F, you're right. I forgot.
Those don't stack on top of your existing 5, but they can replace them if they're more. So.
Okay. Well, I'll look into that in a second.
Cool.
In my features. But anyway, then I'm going to move towards these stairs over here.
Alrighty.
Let me double check that movement. Yeah, that's 25.
That works.
Okay, cool. And that's my turn.
What up, buddy?
Okay. Oh shit! Everyone's already running away. I'm gonna yell to all of these people, "Watch your back!" And how far away is this guy? Damn it! I'm gonna shoot him 3 times with Eldritch Blast.
Pour it.
Natural 20.
Yep.
18.
Yep.
And 19. Okay, so 18. So 5, 10, and then the crit. Wow, I rolled 3 5s. So 5, 10, 15, 20 points of damage. And for the first time ever. Wait, I always get this confused. Where is it?
Get frightened of you?
Which card is it? No, it's only when I'm using the weapon. God damn it!
Alright, well, it still takes 3 solid hits to the face.
I mean, I'm using the weapon. It doesn't say when I hit it with the weapon.
The head kind of snaps back as you hit it, like square in the face, and then as it kind of leans back at you, there's just like one eye and kind of like the whole left side of its head has been blasted away, but it's still like keeps its arm trained on you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go a couple feet this way.
Okay.
To stay pretty far away from Mr. Hexy.
Oh.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna heal myself with my armor.
Good.
That's it.
Caladan is going to launch. Is going to step a little bit away from the point of the impact and launch some more Eldritch Blasts down at the fight down here, helping those guys out. But they are getting pushed back. The Sarconomenon is actually doing a really good job, just kind of like absorbing these like blows generally. But there are a lot more coming.
Where's the door?
It's cool. So at that point, Calavander, it's your turn.
Boy. So, I mean, Aelin just dropped in there.
I did yell that it led outside.
Yeah, you did. But, like, these guys are over here now.
No,
It goes outside!
What you doing?
Yeah. I'm going this way towards my boy. Right next to him.
Alrighty, so you hop down into the hole.
Yes, my nose is bleeding.
I'm sorry, you alright, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Go. I fly. Do I take damage because it's 20 fucking feet?
Slide down. It's not like a straight drop. Cool. Any bonus action? You good?
Nope.
All right. I'll look around and see if she notices anything better to do, and she does not. So she follows you guys into the hole, and she has a redonkulous speed, so she drops down into the hole. Gentlemen, excuse me, and then leaps up and then kind of clambers up the wall.
All right.
Yep, and makes it to the top. Right about there. Lightning stuff up here. As she sees, looks like some kind of sheltered somewhat sheltered like ravine or valley type thing beneath the main level of the sand. That's about as far as she can see. And she also sees for some reason. Probably because I put them on the wrong layer. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Oh, there they are. They're just kind of hard to see. Okay, she sees two more kind of lightning bolt type things that are just kind of crackling in place. That is her turn. Aelin, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move 35 feet towards the pink bro.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take 2 attacks with my.
It's your dagger? Okay. This is a magic dagger, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a 29 and a 12.
29 connects with whatever this thing is. 12 does
Okay.
not.
That's 14 damage.
Okay, cool. Lightning kind of crackles along the dagger as some of the energy is dispersed.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my
Click X on it.
fear furry of wolf. I'm gonna kick it twice.
Go for it with your magic feet.
Ooh, 10 and a natural 1 and a 21.
21 hits.
Okay, that's 7 damage.
Okay, cool. First kick just kind of fails to connect with anything substantial. The second, as you focus your key through your foot, disperses some more of the energy of this thing.
Okay, and because I used Fury of Blows, I don't take opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So
It's true.
because it gives me engage action. And my speed is increased by 10 feet, so I'm going to move 35 feet further down.
Oof, okay. It kind of like lightning kind of sparks out after you, but isn't fast enough, isn't furious enough. Okay, so as you get there, you see you can only see about 60 feet before the sand gets too heavy. You can see another hole kind of like leading into the side of this canyon here. Out to there. Like more like large structures. It looks like more of like the cylindrical thing that they have kind of broken apart into many pieces, kind of loom in the sand to either side, which I'll reveal for flavor.
Oh,
Boop.
flavor.
Flavor Flav. And you hear another loud rumble of thunder.
That's
Cool.
My-
Alrighty. Well, they don't have turns. They're dead. So, but, Vayek, you're up, buddy.
Would I have heard?
Sorry,
the...
my bad. It's almost your turn.
Callie.
The living lightning bolts have a turn. And the one that was engaged with Aelin is gonna gather itself and launch a bolt of lightning at him. Aelin, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
okay.
Good thing you're dexterous.
$28.
Ooh, you certainly succeed. So you take half of...
I'm gonna use evasion.
So
Take
you
half of
take
0.
no damage whatsoever as this bolt of lightning crackles past you. This other one is going to fly 25 feet forward, or kind of arc along the ground. And then fire off a lightning bolt of its own, kind of that arcs along the ground. And actually, as it kind of like arcs down and through, need the Grand Inquisitor, Calivander, and Vayek to make dexterity saving throws. Succeeds, because of course she does. So yeah, Vayek and Calivander, I need dex saves, please. Okay, you succeed. I'm dead.
Wait, would I have cover from the pillar or whatever in front of me?
Actually, you would. Never mind. So you're fine.
Hey.
So you take none of the 30 damage, and Calivander either takes that or 15. Okay. I'll just have to remember that happened. Cool. Now, Vayek, it's your turn.
Hey. Did I hear the explosion from the hallway before?
Oh, yeah.
Then I will run 30 feet back here. That would be here, it's 30 feet. And I will use my action to dash another 30 feet. Or I will dash 25 feet to here. Alright,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Cool. All right. Right after you, I'm gonna remember that I need to hit loop on the stuff here. Okay, so the Warforged at the top of the stairs, its arm finishes doing whatever it was going to do, and then there's another rippling sound as something streaks toward you. Oswald, Vayek, Yahek, I need you all to make dexterity saves.
Can I use the dexterity save from before?
10.
Hem.
29.
Dex.
Ahem.
Well, Oswald and Vake, you succeed. Yahek, you fail. So, Yahek, you suffer 27 fire damage. Vake, Oswald, you both suffer 13. As something explodes into the ground, like right here. Whatever a large contraption is built into its arm just kind of keeps rotating. John, you back, by the way?
Yeah, just kept crashing, but I'm good now.
Okay. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for when something shot at you.
Didn't even give a warning shot.
It did. The
I
warning
failed.
shot said Aelin.
I failed with the 7.
You suffer 30 lightning damage.
Lightning? Yeah, okay.
Lightning. Yep.
Fuck me.
This thing here shot a lightning bolt at you.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then this Warforged is going to back up out of view.
Wow.
Back into the sandstorm. So, Yahek, it's your turn, buddy.
Well,
Buddy.
good goddamn. I'm gonna use my DS action then, and go back the other way.
Okay.
So 30 and another 30. And
Cool.
wait, sorry, what is the orange dot these guys are marked with?
That's for me to help keep track of something.
Okay.
Can't actually see that from where you are right now.
Okay.
So.
Because this thing is like a pillar.
There's a pillar in front of you, and there's also like you'd have to go down and back up to like be back outside where those guys are. So.
Okay. Cool. Well, then that's what I'm doing for now.
Cool. All right, Oswald.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Vake and just say, leave him, we should regroup. And I'm going to tell Caladan mentally, back the hell up, there are others behind you. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat. And I'm a moonwalk 60 feet this way. To the edge of this hole. With my bonus action, I might add.
Yeah.
Do I see this thingamajigger?
Which thingamajigger?
This thingamajigger?
You cannot see it from where you are right now. No.
I cannot see it?
You cannot.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my regular action.
It's like a. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, is this another pillar or no? Oh,
That's just like some weirdly shaped thing on the coming out of the floor, and you don't know what it is. It's not
Okay.
full height. But yeah, there's kind of like a wall here that blocks view out. You have to go down into the hole and then back up.
gotcha. Okay, can I use my regular action to dash into the hole?
Sure.
Geronimo!
Whee! Yeah, it's not like vertical side. You can kind of slide down without taking any damage. So.
Wait, can I climb up this side? I don't mean this turn, I just mean in general. Is it sheer on this side?
No, it's not sure. You can kind of climb up.
Okay. And I used all of my move to turn, or to run.
You sure did. All right, Caladan will be a good Dragonborn and listen to your message. So he is going to look apologetically at a blood hunter's holding the line back there and is going to dash 30 feet this way and then 30 feet into here. And he's not going to use any of his spell slots to go any farther.
Damn it, I meant just to keep track of that. Oh well.
Okay. Well, that is his turn. Kilvandor, you're up, buddy.
Billie Jean in the movie scene. I'm gonna try climbing.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Natural 1.
Okay, so basically, you can get up to the top, but the sand and rock just kind of keep sliding, so it uses all of your movement to climb up.
And then I go ha cha cha and use frostbite on Shaboy here.
Boy, does it come
17.
back? Okay. Yeah, that's a fail.
All right,
Roll your damage.
Nikki Damage.
Sworn I put this on loop. Oh well.
I could have sworn this was on.
Could have sworn.
That's 11 damage,
Okie
and you have disadvantage on your next weapon attack roll.
Good thing it doesn't make those. Okay.
Yeah.
Might. We'll see. We'll see how it's feeling.
Just shing. What?
It lights up.
It lights up.
Alrighty.
I'm back.
Hey,
Welcome back.
buddy.
Miss anything
All
good?
right.
Everything.
Shady's back.
Only Calavandor's turn.
Anything else, buddy?
No thanks, little buddy.
Alrighty. Sienna is gonna rush up to that one and make first 2 light blade attacks against it. She rolled 2 natural 20s.
My God.
My
I kid you
God.
not. So she doubles this. So 24 plus 18 is 42. Make her third attack against it, and that's the floor. That still hits, I think. This attack actually misses, so she almost destroys this thing. But it is still up. And she's going to use her. No, she's just going to stay there. And that's her turn. Alrighty, Aelin.
Alright. I'm gonna head towards Pink Boy. 25.
Okay,
And
running on back
I kick him.
for it.
Actually, no, I stab him. But
Okay, go for that instead.
Hem.
Him.
that's a 7 damage.
Sure is.
Is it still there?
It is still there.
Okay. I poke him with my knife again.
Go for it.
It's a solid 12.
Hit.
Misses. Alright, furry blows again. I
Do it.
headbutt it.
You headbutt the lightning.
27 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
Okay.
It's still there.
Oh my God.
Haven't done nearly as much damage to this one as Sienna's done to the other ones.
Yeah, I know. What part of my body can I...
Hmm.
Yeah, I use my other leg to kick it.
Get off
Okay.
my lawn!
You gonna hip check it.
21. 10
21
damage.
also hits. Sure is.
It's still there.
Is still there.
Alright, and then I'm going to bravely move 30 feet.
Okay. And it cannot opportunity attack you because you're too fast.
That's the shit I thought would save my first character in this game.
Gotta go too fast.
Just wait till I get a
He
gun.
was fast enough. He just wasn't furious enough. Okay, it is now the living lightning bolt's turns. Let's see if that one. Okay. Okay.
Do not sneeze.
So the one down here by Sienna is just gonna attack her twice with its magical strike. Does have disadvantage on the first attack because of frostbite. Yeah.
It's doing a weapon attack?
Is
Well, disadvantage, boy.
all right. Well, then that misses. Is it just the first attack, or is it all attacks on its turn?
I think it was just the first. The next, yeah.
Okay, no.
It makes before the end of its next, yeah.
Cool. So its second attack is just a normal attack. But neither hit, because she's also too fast. Does get its lightning bolt back, so it's going to move over to here. And gather itself and launch another lightning bolt at Sienna and Calivandor and Oswald.
Not me.
Oh yeah.
Anyone but me.
Oswald, Calivandor.
Wait, even though I'm down the hole?
Even though you're down the hole, it's kind of like a
Okay.
little bit up and it arcs along the ground.
Okie dokie.
Ha! I made this one. Dex?
What is it, Dex?
Mazza?
Blim, you
Dex?
said Dex?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dex.
I got a natural 20, so 32.
Yeah, you succeed. You succeed the hell out of this. Y'all
Still
succeed.
gonna take half damage.
You are still going to take half damage. Sienna takes none because of evasion. So you both take 16 lightning damage.
And what do I need on my con save for? I just need to get more than a 10?
Yep.
10 or higher? Okay, got a 10. Plus whatever.
Alrighty. Vake, it's your turn.
Hey, it's your boy. I am going.
Oh,
To
boy.
die. Die.
I am going to cast Chill Touch at one of
What?
the baddie boys that's attacking our group of fellow compatriots down here.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Chill Touch, super +7.
In June.
18 hit.
Hits.
A 3d8.
Hey, you heard about the?
What do 8s look like? 8 looks like those.
Your face! Oh!
Oh, yikes.
Got him.
That's 12. 17 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, the one that you launch at takes a spectral hand to the face as the Arcanomenon slices through it, and it's dead.
And as I'm firing that off, I'm just gonna yell to them, "Hey, there's one behind you on the stairs with the gun."
With a gun?
And then I'm going
It's in this
to
world.
move 30 feet back this way.
Okay.
Also, there's a healer's kit. And you should probably
Thanks.
follow us through the hole that's to the left.
We'll see what they do.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Initiative count 20. Alrighty. Okay. Vic, you hear heavy footfalls coming from the direction of the stairs. It uses the dash action to get down to here. Kind of slides to a stop there and brings it, actually like reaches down with one hand to like bring its heavy left arm up towards you, but it does not have an attack action this turn.
What a skank.
Okay.
Oh.
At this point, the two blood hunters and the Arcanomenon are kind of pushed back to there. And as Vatha turns around and Eldritch blasts the aberrant thingamabob 2 times.
Pew!
One of them hits. For 8 force damage. Cool. Thanks for the heads up! And... Okay. Cool, Yahek, your turn.
All right, I am going to move forward and into the hole with all my movement. And then I'd like to ready an attack in case anyone comes into the hole. I
Oh
guess-
god.
No, anyone who's not on my side.
Literally anyone!
I can't take
Cool.
it back.
You actually can. You totally can.
That's my that's everything.
Alright.
Kaladin jumps in the hole. Yahak blows his leg off.
Oh no! Not again!
Why?
Not the other one!
Oh
Put it
no.
into decapitation.
We'll just prestidigitate that back together.
No, you gotta use the spell mending.
Okay. At this point, I need Then Calavandor, I need you both to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Repeat
That's
that.
me.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I
As
mean-
does the Grand Inquisitor.
Aelin and Cal-
Okay. Aelin, you feel a weird feeling wash over you. Actually, technically, you make this with advantage, so go ahead and roll again. Yeah.
18 again.
Okay, yeah. So you and she both fail, and you watch her kind of like lose focus, and her arm go slack for a sec. And we'll see what happens on your turn. All right, Oswald, you're up.
I'ma run up this. Yeah, I'ma go parkour.
You can certainly try to parkour, but I need you to make an athletics check.
You mean acrobatics? Because I'm parkouring.
Nope.
Damn it. It's a natural 1, which means it is a natural 2, so 5.
Okay, so what is your movement right now?
30.
Okay, well it
Oh
takes.
wait. Well, 30 just for my normal movement, and I was gonna use my
Yeah.
bonus action to dash.
Okay, well it takes the entirety of your normal movement to kind of like get up to the top of the lip over there.
Okay.
So.
And then can I use my bonus action to dash at this thing and stab it?
You can.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm gonna stab it with. You know what? I just feel like going all out. I'm gonna use green flame blade.
There
for
goes
it.
my hero.
Horrible. 15.
Watch him as he glows.
Are those the actual lyrics?
15 hits.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to separate the lightning damage out.
What is the minimum damage you can do?
Let's see. 1, 2,
Oh boy.
3, 4.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3.
Psi.
4.
Psi.
Don't you have a plus something
11.
at the end of this?
11. 11's the minimum I could do. If you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Okay.
Yep, yeah. It
Oh wait,
dispersed.
no, I'm at 12. I forgot about Green Flame Blade.
Let me. I got
Disperses
that.
slightly more vigorously. Cool.
And I still have 10 more feet of movement. Run at the next one!
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Kaladin is going to run into the hole and spider climb across it without even going down. He's just gonna
Fucking creepy son of a bitch.
he's gonna dig into the side, and he just kind of walks side or runs sideways under this wall and out the other
I
side.
always forget about that. And it's always unsettling.
It is unsettling. So with a dash action, he gets to right there. It's his turn. Actually, he's gonna move over here instead to not be in line with everybody else if a lightning bolt comes out. All right, Calavander, you're up, buddy.
All right. So I am firstly going to make bigly moves.
Move bigly.
Jesus.
What? It's,
Scouting purposes.
you're making me feel insecure, so I'm gonna.
No,
move
no,
here.
I just meant that's a big range.
I mean,
Well, he's dashing, right?
Be bigly.
no. Now I'm not dashing because you made me feel insecure
Be
about
bigly.
Dash!
Man,
So I'm so I'm gonna
Wow.
frost.
Gil, go to John's room and apologize.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna frostbite him.
Con save?
John, Desi's
Yeah.
asleep, so I can't do anything.
That's failure. Roll your damage.
John, do you know how to do damage? I know it's been a while. Oh, he crashed.
Oh no!
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Dude, his
Hold on, hold
computer
on.
lately is kind of nuts.
Hold on, he's here. Oh, watch out. What do you want to roll, John?
How much damage? 11?
Yeah, 11.
That is exactly how many hit points it had. It dies.
John, you were one short. I'm kidding, it was exactly the amount of health it had. It died. Good job. First kill.
Alright, so as this burst of cold energy explodes from within the thing, it
Food.
disperses into so many sparks. Now, Sienna's turn.
She's gonna stab the shit out of Oswald.
Oh, that would be unfair.
Yeah.
John, you're on screen.
Oh, okay. Well, she rolled kind of bad.
Wait, she's actually
That
attacking me?
is. She's actually stabbing you. That is a 22 to hit.
Damn it! That's exactly what you needed to hit.
Okay. You feel a searing pain in your back, and you watch, and her face is slack, and her eyes are kind of like glazed over. Oh god. Ugh. 17 radiant damage to you.
Ow! Oh god, no, not negative 76.
And then, like, she blinks. There's like, after she completes that attack, like, there's this flash of red light, like, in her eyes that then, like, fades. She kind of blinks and she's just like, fuck, what was... Shit! And she just kind of, like, stumbles back from you, like, looking at her arm, kind of, like, horrified.
Yeah, I look at her horrified.
I don't know what happened.
This is it.
Uh,
You can take her.
Genuinely, like, confused and mortified that she's attacked you.
Everyone saw it. We can kill her.
John, I just got betrayed.
And that is
not
her
bad.
turn.
Hold on, I would just like to point out, I told John that I got betrayed, and his initial question was Vayek. Here, do you want me to put it on speaker?
Okay.
That's fair.
Aelin, at the start of your turn, this intense, insuppressible urge to punch whatever happens to be closest to you in the face
Oh, yes.
washes over you. But there's nothing next to you to punch, so you can take your turn normally.
Oh, thank God.
I am going to use my action to stillness of mind to end my charmed effect.
Okay. Yeah, this need to just punch whatever you can as soon as you can fades as you center yourself.
I
Yep.
don't want to punch.
You want to belly slam?
Yeah.
Flying elbow?
I run up towards this bend in the.
Okay. Revealing, you can again see out to a range of about 60 feet. Oh gosh, no, not drawing a rectangle, revealing more areas. Rectangles everywhere! And floating about 20 feet or so above the ground of the canyon, about 60 feet out, or 50, yeah, about 60 feet away from you at the edge of your vision is, looks like a blackish sphere that is surrounded by its own intensely whirling little cloud of sand and dust. Off is maybe 3 or 4 feet in diameter, and it's surrounded by this like ring of like swiftly rotating sand and rock.
And roughly, like, how high are these cavern walls?
Because you can run up vertical surfaces.
Yes.
Say, oh gosh, what's going on with my thing? Hang on, technical difficulties are being encountered. Okay. My buttons are like half off the screen. I'd say this tier here is about 30 feet up, and then the kind of like top of the walls here are another 30 feet.
Okay, well, I'm move back towards the group, like 20 feet or so.
Oh shit! And I like can't see my the turn order anymore either.
And I,
I'm just go ahead. You can keep talking.
And I glare at that precariously placed boulder-looking thing that was right above where I was standing. Because that don't look fun.
You glare at that boulder real good.
And I, guys, there's a glowy black orb over. That's my turn.
Cool. All right. Well, the lightning bolts are all dead. So, next turn.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let us see, the mystical things I can do. Where's 60 feet?
Oh shit! I just realized who Vayek is.
Hit me.
I don't think he's James Brown.
I will cast Chill Touch at the boy who tried to shoot me last turn.
Go for it.
He wouldn't.
20 to hit.
Hits.
Then that's 3d8. Necro fire damage. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is the floor.
Like the bodies?
Oh, horrible rolls. 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oof. Horrible rolls indeed. Kind of like knocks it back a little bit, but then it grabs its heart, rotates it back around towards you.
And then I will run 30 feet over here. And
Okay.
that is my turn.
All right, so you guys can no longer see on back here. Oh no! Army of Darkness.
This is Vayak.
Oh, is he evil Ash?
Yep.
I didn't see the.
All right. Vake, you hear a loud explosion from behind you, and assume that the thing turned and shot at your rear guard, because it did not pursue you. Music, come back. We'll just change it up a little bit. No, that's not right. This is fun. Okay. So yeah, of this, we'll say that unless someone runs back there, the outcome of that fight is unknown. So Yahik, you're up.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep pushing forward. How far would I be able to get, considering this little pit is 20 feet?
That depends on the athletics check you make.
Well, I'm gonna succeed it because I'm confident.
Okay.
I like it. I like the confidence.
17.
17. Okay, so you can climb up at your normal speed. So.
Hell yeah! Everyone measure at the same time.
Yes, do it.
I'm gonna come out right next to Callie over here. And hold on one sec. I just gotta measure something. Okay, all these numbers are kind of freaky.
Oh dear God.
And
Stop rolling dice on the map.
I'd like to ready an attack in case anything comes at us from the 4 in front of us.
Okay,
And that's my turn.
you do that. Alrighty. Another distant rumble of thunder. Caladin's like, uh-oh. And the thunder kind of resolves into this like rushing, howling wind, like blast of wind that just rushes down the canyon. I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws, please.
No.
Even me inside?
Not you. Sorry, you're fine.
B.
C.
Oh no, my dancing lights. Fuck me.
Paladin's Constitution. Okay, and then the Grand Inquisitor. Ooh, okay. Everybody fails as this massive
Even with the
blast of
20?
wind, even with a 20.
Damn.
massive blast of wind just sweeps all of you off of your feet and hurls you in this direction, back down the canyon towards the hole you came out of. You are all flung 40 feet backwards. Aelin, you kind of wind up there. Yahek, Caladan, everybody else is thrown with tremendous force into the side of this structure here. So you all wind up in a big pile up there. Yahek and Caladan, you suffer 5 bludgeoning damage from the force of the impact. Oswald and Kelivandar, you were flung a little further, so you suffer... much bigger roll. 16 bludgeoning damage, just as the wind picks you up and hurls you into the side of the structure. The Inquisitor also takes that damage. She's like over the hole and then she falls down into it. Okay. Air effects. Initiative count 17. The Sphery Boy flies 60 feet forward. And sorry.
Would I be able to take my?
So you can only see 60 feet. Like any given person can only see 60 feet, like in this obscuring sand. So you cannot actually see it.
Convenient.
Very. But it can see Aelin, and Aelin you can see this orb type thing.
Why can't
Stop it.
As like part of this like whirling cloud of like sand and rock surrounds it, and like shoots this like stream of like debris hurtling at you. That is a don't think a 13 hits.
It does not.
And I need you to make a dexterity save as it glows red and suddenly the air around you goes really hot.
28 with evasion.
Okay. So if you use evasion, you take no damage here. And then it also as it stops glowing red and instead glows blue, and there's a sound as almost look like runes of some kind of etch themselves in the ground under it, in a line stretching towards you. One more dex save.
28.
Yeah. Are you using another key point? Or you just have evasion?
I just have evasion. I don't know.
Okay.
Is that multiple times or?
I thought it was
think
only
No,
it's
it's just anytime.
I think it's whenever, yeah.
It doesn't
Yes. All right.
stipulate any. Okay.
Yeah. So you take no damage from whatever this thing tried to do to you, but you're kind of like dodging. As the ground just bursts forth the static discharge. That is its turn. Oswald.
Oh, I'm pissed. I'm also really bloody, but I'm pissed. Bonus action dash!
Okay. You saw But Aelin got attacked by something. Right. Cool. And as you get to there, you can see. You've encountered one of these before.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep.
Wasn't it sound like the mountaintop or something?
Yes.
Yeah, and I kept on throwing blades at it because it was too far away from me. I remember. Well then, I'm gonna do what I did then. Should have done. I'll just blast.
Go for it.
Okay, first roll. 17. No, wait. Yeah, 17.
Misses.
Miss. 21. What was that? Okay. The second one was a 17 again, by the way.
Okay, so only the 21 hits.
4 points of force damage.
Okay. It seems unfazed in so much as
How
a
far?
storm hurt.
How high is it
elemental
off the
damage.
ground?
20 feet.
It's 20 feet off the ground.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Caladan is going to just be like, maybe we should get out of the open. Dash towards this hole here to see where it goes. Looks clear. Yeah, that's not a very good Breezy Caladan voice, is it? Oh well, that's what he does. Caleb Vandor, you're up. Live.
Slag. Okay. All right. I'm going to Daesh here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to Glug Glug on my Greater Healing Pot.
Okay.
44 plus 4. Okay. That's pretty good.
That's 48.
What?
You said 44 plus 4. I'm helping you out.
That's a greater healing potion.
What?
It was a joke. Never mind.
Okay. Alright, and that's all I can do.
Okay. Well, Rand Inquisitor, fortunately fell into a hole, so the charm effect, which persists on her, does not do anything.
You say charm?
So she... Yep.
Is she an elf?
And she failed anyway.
Fuck.
Her wisdom save is pretty high, too. Anyway, ooh, so she is going to hop back out of the hole. And use her bonus action to dash over to here. Fuck. More? And going to toss 3 shurikens at the elemental, which have disadvantage because of the range. Oh my gosh, my dice keep bouncing out of my tray. Well, that misses. For some amount of damage, which I'll figure out in a sec. Aelin, your turn.
Boy.
Also see if she's safe. And she still charmed, unfortunately.
Gonna move 45 feet towards the tip of this
Okay.
Alrighty, what do I?
Make a perception check. It looks like it gets pretty compressed. Get it down to about maybe 3 feet or so, about 30 feet away from you, and goes down into darkness before it kind of curves up and out of sight.
Sorry, the path looks like it goes down.
It goes gently down about 30 feet, and it also compresses until it's only about 3 feet tall, and then you can't see farther because of the angle.
Okay. I'm going to move 10 more feet forward. Actually, yeah, 10.
Okay. I'm just, since we can't actually see the tunnel on the map right now, I'm just going to kind of sketch out the path it takes. So maybe be like there instead. But yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. Alright, and then I'm going to use my action to dash 55 feet down this.
Okay. Make a acrobatics check to see how well you can maintain your speed as it gets really, really short.
It's 20.
All right, so you kind of like go into a slide and you're able to maintain your full speed as you move 55 feet underground that way. It looks like the hole then kind of opens up into something. You can now see what looks like a subterranean passage that is about 15 feet tall. Leading to another like small hole or gaping hole, but another point where it kind of begins to compress over there.
I just yell towards Kaladin, "This way!" And that's my.
Oh. Top of the round, still inside is Mr. Vaic.
Hey, it's me, Avaic. So how fast can I move 60 feet in this way?
You'd have to make an athletics check to kind of hop down into the hole and climb back up.
Let's do that first.
Do it!
Athletics, you say?
Hey, that's what I say.
21.
21 is enough to traverse that distance without losing any speed, so.
Hey, so I move 60 feet.
Okay. Away in the hole, kind of scramble along the edge and pop back up.
That is my turn.
Okay, Mr. Yahek.
I'm gonna dash straight into this hole.
Okay.
I have just enough movement to do so.
Okay.
Me and Callie are getting close. And then that's gonna be everything I do.
Okay.
Karaoke.
Karaoke. It's now everyone's favorite initiative count.
Quick, guys, he's BRB. Now's the time to ditch him because he's really far behind us.
He's also pretty fast.
Who
No,
is
it's
it?
not. It was a joke.
Okay. 1 sec, guys.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Oh,
Okay.
it's more like 5 secs.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay. The air kind of comes with electricity, and just kind of materializing out of nowhere, in particular, are more of these lightning bolt creatures. One appears there, one appears up here, and one appears over here. And now they roll initiative. Cool. That's the lair effect. Dndnaturalfun. It's now the Stormheart Elemental's turn. Just gonna fly 20 feet to here. Then unleashes a bolt of lightning, more specifically, a chain of lightning.
Ooh. Chain lightning!
Chain lightning at Caladan and Yahek and Calavandor and a bunch of people probably. So many tabs open.
I resist.
Try. Roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Blim, every single thing you're doing is making me just Dnar to be here. First it's saves, then it's spells, now it's lightning.
Sorry.
It's always something with you, man.
What I missed? Did anything happen?
You should probably take that lightning
I don't
rod
think so.
back.
Leaps to as many as 3 other targets. So yeah, I need dex saves from.
Oh, god damn it!
Yep.
God damn it!
Oswald, Calavandor, Yahek, and Caladan as it casts Chain Lightning on Calavandor.
I think I failed. I rolled a 4, so 16.
Well, the DC. This doesn't have an enormous spell save DC, so let's see.
It was almost a natural 18, but, you know. Then it wasn't.
Over the 21, I'm confused. Yahek?
Sorry, what was that? I rolled a 21.
Wait, what is it? 21? Okay. And Caladan. Ooh, Caladan fails real hard. Okay. Oswald and Yahek, you both succeed. So Oswald and Yahek, you both suffer 21 lightning damage. Calavandor and Caladan both suffer 42. Okay. So as a burst of more powerful lightning arcs through you guys, you see Calavandor fall. And that is the Stormheart Elemental's turn.
Before my turn, I took 21 points of damage. So, do I need to hit a 10 or an 11 on my con? Because I rolled a 10. What? Still not talking.
Blim? Oh, he's typing.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Hear me now?
I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the skull
Cool.
to say Calavandor is down.
He did collapse. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna run 25 feet to him. I'm gonna use my action to give him one of my potions.
Okay. Roll that there, healing.
2d4 plus 2! 2! 5! 7. 7 points of health.
All right, so you're back up, although still prone at 7 hit points.
Then I'm gonna use my last 5 feet of movement Wait, is this another like slope or is it a jump down?
It's a gentle slope down.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash again.
All right.
Oh wait,
So-
that's not. That's a wall.
That's a wall. Movement
Right there.
for you is much easier in here and doesn't require any kind of ability check to maintain your full speed because you short.
Yeah. Okay, and that's my turn. My really, really bloody turn.
All right. Well, Caladan is going to use his bonus action to use his undead regeneration and regain. It's like 8 hit points. I forget. Anyway, I'm going to give him 8. Then he's going to reach over and use his action to grab Calvander, hoist you to your feet, and haul you down the tunnel at half speed. So he gets you into there. Come on, buddy. And pulls you along with him. Calvander, you're up.
Where's Aelin? You're not getting paid this week. And then I'm going to, boy, this is going real good. I'm gonna cast. No, I'm not. So, as far as what we can see, I'm a little.
Okay, so, yeah, so you're actually kind of going underneath stuff. So the black lines that I sketched are like kind of the profile of this tunnel that goes down, over to where Aelin is now. Well, and basically, if you're going to move, you can go that way.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah,
all right.
The path of the tunnel is like that.
I see it now. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. Make an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice, to see how quickly you're able to move as this tunnel gets very, very short.
Okay. Necrobatics.
Nope.
Oh boy. 8.
So basically, this tunnel counts as difficult terrain for you. You have to get down on your hands and knees to crawl under, so you move at half speed. So,
At what point?
basically beyond where you started. So,
Okay, so then I can only
keep
go.
things simple. You could each foot of movement costs you 2 feet. So, okay, and you're effectively prone as you're crawling through here. So, if that matters for anything.
Put it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Who is sponsoring
All right, well,
this? Okay.
Wendy's.
Shit.
This game is brought to you by Wendy's Spicy
I
Chicken
cast-
Nuggets.
I cast MeUndies.
Oh, all right. Well, even though Sienna's still under the charm effect, there's no one for her to attack, which is good. So she can act normally. Okay. So she is going to run up to the edge of the hole with her movement, and is going to then use her bonus action to dash into it alongside you guys. Make an acrobatics check to see. Yep, and she slides right along through, and winds up
To
next
the other
you,
side.
Cool. That is her turn. She's like, "Oh, hey there," and that's all she's got. Aelin, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, it's my turn.
Sure is.
I'm gonna run towards Calavandor.
Mhm.
I grab him by the hand. And I'm gonna use my action to dash at half speed, 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt
Oh,
to go.
and Sienna finally succeeds on her wisdom save. Oh, nope, she doesn't. Eh. Tia.
See, I've just been dragging Calvinor along the gravel, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Well, better in here than out there, probably.
Better in than out.
Yeah. Oh, look, my roll 20 is freaking out again. Cool. Alrighty. Bottom of the round, it is the new living lightning bolt's turn, and they don't have a whole lot of targets left.
Damn. Guess he crashed again.
Oh god, the eyes next to your name. On Discord.
You like that?
Yeah, I like it very much.
Okay. Yahek, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw as it launches. Actually, no, it's just gonna move and attack you, I think. Because it can do that. So this thing kind of like flies down towards you. What is going on? Okay, and then two kind of like lightning bolt, like tendrils of lightning arc out towards you. That is a natural 1, and the second attack is a 25.
The second one hits.
So that's going to be 18. It's going to be 22 lightning damage to you.
Okay.
Vake, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Hey.
As this guy launches a lightning bolt at you.
Dex save coming right up. I rolled an 8 plus 5 is 13.
Fails, so you suffer 24 lightning damage from that spell.
I will use absorb elements.
Alright. Wise, because this other thing is going to fly down and make 2 melee attacks against you.
So I have resistance to lightning.
You sure do. The first attack is only an 11 to hit, which misses, and the second is a 23.
That hits.
So that is 17 lightning damage, half to 8.
So 20 total, because the 12 from the 24. Hello?
Yes.
12 total?
Yes.
Okay.
12 and then 20. Right, 12 and then 8, right? So 20 total.
Yeah, because the 8 was 16 halved, right? I don't know if you responded to that.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Are you gonna do any more spooky shit?
Nope, that's all we got.
John's still not here.
Alright, so, now it's your turn.
Hey! It's your boy.
It's your boy.
So that's 40. I will run! I will take
About
the
there.
dash action to run to here.
Alright, the one that was next to you is going to make an opportunity attack against you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a natural 1, so it misses real hard.
Yeah. And then I will attempt to move another 20.
You also move through the reach of this other one here that it was attacking Yahek, which will also make an opportunity attack against you.
Yeah.
That's another natural 1!
Yeah.
They're just too intimidated by your absorbing of their element. They've got a lot of lightning damage going on, and that's about it.
Then I'm going to move the 20 feet into the tunnel if I can.
All right, make an athletics check.
Athletics checks. I am good at. That's a 22.
All right, so you can move at your normal speed through here.
Hey. So I move 40 feet. I moved 40 feet before, so another 20 feet. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And that is my turn.
Assuming we get everybody into this tunnel and out of the elements, that'll probably be a good place to break. But let's see if we do. Yahek, you're up, buddy.
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean, you could just chill out there if you really wanted to.
Yeah, just chill out in the lightning.
I mean, this is your story, dude.
Yeah, you are the protagonist.
I'm gonna
are the
disengage
Green hair,
and
don't care.
run into the cave.
Okay.
And then, would I be able to use a bonus action to drink a potion of healing?
You would.
Then I'm going to do that, and that's my turn.
Okay. Bottom, or not bottom of the round. On lair action turn. Here, another enormous blast of wind rush down the canyon, but as you are all out of the canyon, it has no effect on you.
What about the baddies?
We are the
For
baddies.
whatever reason, they are unaffected.
Oh, shit.
Damn evocation wizards.
Almost as though these elementals that are smaller parts of the storm are immune to the bad effects of the storm.
Bullshit.
Shocking.
God,
Yeah.
Shocking indeed.
Gil always gets
All right,
hit by
so
friendly
lair
fire.
action. Lair action gets happens without affecting anyone. I think this is probably going to be the last relevant turn for combat, depending on what happens. It's the Stormheart Elemental. Ooh, yeah, I can do that. Okay. I forgot how many fun abilities this has. All right, so it flies over to here.
Great.
Fun.
Oy vey.
It's gonna use a lightning ball.
Nope. It's actually going to fly into the tunnel after you. And then there's a deafening explosion of sound and thunderous energy from it. I need Kaladin, Oswald, Yahek, and Vaic Constitution saves, please.
God damn it, I'm rolling like crap.
Yes. 22. Is it John?
It is. And John just got pulled out of the way just in time.
Oh, good thing, too. Okay, and I need to roll for Kaladin. Ooh, fails. Oswald, you and Kaladin suffer 20 points of thunder damage.
Heh.
Oh yeah, now I roll well.
Yeah, and Vaic, you suffer half that. You suffer 10. And
Is it working? Things are working? Okay.
I can hear you. Okay. Top of the tunnel begins to cave in around you guys as this thing basically used a thunderclap thing. It's now going to move backwards out of the way of this collapse that it has triggered. Need dexterity saving throws from the 4 of you guys now.
I give them
Are you
advantage.
fucking kidding me? So, what did you roll, Oswald? 15.
15. Okay. So you're able to throw yourself forward out of the way of the collapsing rubble. And you're only able to kind of get out of the way because of your smaller size. Paladin, Yahek, and Vek are buried as like sand and rock comes tumbling down. You suffer... hang on. Yeah. You guys suffer 10 bludgeoning damage, and you're buried in like a pile of debris.
God, I'm useless here.
Although the tunnel behind you, guys, behind you, Oswald, is now also sealed.
So I can't even see them?
Maybe.
Whoa.
Oh,
That literally fell from...
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I have my magical ways.
Right-click moves the map?
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, I also just discovered that. What's going on here?
How did I? Wow, okay. That's awesome.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
That's not new though.
Um,
It's always done that.
What do you mean,
Like I've always used my
Has it?
mouse's scroll.
I always just like
Go
zoom.
left,
I
right,
always
and
just
up,
like zoom
down.
in. Oh, I just like zoom in and zoom out.
Wow.
Oh my
that's
god.
convenient.
I feel
Fuck.
so stupid.
I feel ashamed of you guys. I don't know.
I mean, normally the way I navigate software is not actually by like panning and whatnot. I just like zoom in, like zoom out, and then zoom in where I want to see. But anyway,
I mean that
Oh
makes
god,
sense.
oh god,
I
oh
guess,
god, I zoomed
but
out way too much.
I glare at ya.
you can't. He's buried.
Hi.
Glare at his grave.
Oh, too soon.
It's
You
not-
dick.
Dude, my character died yesterday. Alright.
I mean, you're not wrong.
What?
so as this collapse completes behind, like finishes behind you, for the first time in a harrowing several minutes. Well, really, you've been walking through the storm for a little while now. For the first time in a while, it is suddenly quiet. You can still hear the wind rushing through small holes in the pile of rubble.
Wait. I'm useful.
But yeah, Yahek, Vaik, and Kaladin are all buried, and you are restrained. You are unable to breathe.
I'm useful.
um,
Wait.
What do you mean, wait? It's not your turn.
Oh, there's turns still? Sorry.
I'd say at this point, there's like a whole mess of your turns before anything happens. So we can kind of act out of initiative order.
I
What are you
pick
guys
up
doing?
Galavandor and I say, "Go
Don't
do your thing, kid."
Okay, good. And then I run here, and I cast Pass Wall. And
Sorry,
that
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so clutch.
Wow.
What the hell is
But-
that?
Who has that prepared
Alright.
ever?
a passage
This
appears
guy.
at a point of your choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface within range, lasts for the duration, and it is blah blah blah, 20 feet deep, 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and it lasts an hour.
And it creates no instability in the structure surrounding it. Okay, so that's
Wow.
Wow, that is
Just sucked
amazing.
all the urgency out of the
Yeah,
situation.
that is literally what we
Not
did. I was
even
about to
an
be like,
illusion
how long
spell.
can I survive under suffocation?
Survive a while with your really high con.
Wait, hold on. Do you have a pinch of sesame seeds?
Suffocation. No great.
Caliban can survive under here indefinitely. Yeah, heck, I don't know. But, alright, but suddenly the rock, the sand that has crushed you under its weight and begun smothering you just disappears. Boop! And in fact, the whole passageway is widened such that you can now walk comfortably in it instead of having to crawl.
It's your
The whole bunch of,
boy.
like, sand and rock just kind of just disappears into this and makes this like perfectly rectangular corridor.
Wow.
Huh.
Boyo,
Kind of
you
stand
saved
That was awesome.
our lives.
brush myself off, look at Kale,
Yeah.
I give Yahek the nod.
I give him the clap.
That
That was
I s-
quite useful.
I suspiciously give Vayak the nod.
Hey guys, this is great and all, but we should get going.
This is also true.
I give Oswald the nod.
By the way, you healed 7 HP. I don't know if you were there for that.
Yeah, because I was down, right?
Yeah, I gave you
Yeah.
a potion.
Thank you.
Sienna turns and looks at you, Calivander. Gives you the nod.
Stabs the light blade in your kidney.
Yeah, she's still hitting people.
No, she already stabbed me with the
No,
light blade.
Actually, technically, she is still under the charm effect. So,
God damn it!
she gives you, she actually does give you the nod, and then as she does, like her eyes glaze over and like, her arm just kind of spasms out towards you, because she keeps failing this save by 1. That's a natural 19. That hits.
Wait, is Sacred Passage or whatever concentration?
No.
Oh, thank
Yeah. So as her arm just kind of like spasms out towards you, you suffer 19 radiant damage,
I die again.
and then she stumbles back and makes another save. You'd think with advantage and her high save she'd make this, but no. She does.
Yes.
And she kind of presses herself against the wall, and she's like, "Oh, fuck." She immediately like goes and gets a potion from her belt and pours it in your mouth, and turns her light blade off.
Inquisitor!
She just kind of turns and looks at you, and I know. I really don't know what came over me.
blade!
There's something out there in the very air. It's maddening.
Can I
She,
use... Oh, sorry.
well, she's first going to pump a greater healing potion into Calivandor. For 16 hit points.
This
And then
is
she just
every
kinda, like,
battle for me.
backs away and holds her hands up.
What am I gonna do? Illusions?
She's just like, sorry. Okay. So, Yahek, you hear a kind of shake the rubble behind you. It begins to get hot.
I don't like the feeling of that.
So, you guys are seemingly out of immediate danger from the crap you were fighting before. Though it's late, so we'll break soon. But how do you want to proceed right now?
Get as far away from this caved-in cave.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going down this
Yeah.
tunnel.
Once we agree on this, I'm gonna get going, by the way.
All right. Well, we'll wrap up in
Same.
just a minute.
Press onward.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my sword as a cane. Because I'm just all blood right now.
Okay. Laid out, then you can see. Otherwise, it is completely dark in here.
Oh no, I have my sword out. My flaming
Okay.
cane.
So you can all see well enough.
Instead of frosted tips, I have lightning tips.
Yeah, it's the Guy Fieri can.
All right. So, you guys moving into this passageway, or what you doing?
Yeah.
You're goddamn right.
We're moving to the next gash in the map.
They're minerals, Murray.
Question: how long does absorb elements last? So, like, do I still have that lightning trickling into my next attack, or no? Is that only for?
How long does it last?
I know it's just a reaction.
It lasts 1 round, so
Okay.
it's done now.
Oh, can I? I'm not sure about this. Since this isn't concentration, can I stop the pass wall? I don't think I can.
I don't think so. I think it basically just hollows out the area,
Okay.
and then that's it. So
Okay.
eventually collapse more of it, but you can't. Yeah, because it's not concentration. It just disappears. So, as you guys make your way into this next passage, hopefully closer to Vovar and your destination, out of the elements for the time being, I'll say, Aelin, in the passage ahead of you, you just see another pair of red eyes looking out at you,
Oh fuck.
and then away.
And then?
Then, as whatever was looking at you retreats farther into the shadows, we'll call it there.
Hey.
And then?
Alrighty, catch us next time.
Okay.
Goodbye.